Boom, baby. We are alive. Welcome to Interview with a Man, episode 743. Okay. We are rocking and rolling here on this beautiful Monday night. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well today. We are doing great over here on the Modern Life Dating channel. Shout out to everybody who's watching us. We're across the board right now. I want to tell you guys something too. I'm on X, just saying, it's like my 17th account. But if you're not following me on X, go over there for the most based takes probably you'll ever find in your life. Right there. That's me, MLD Motivation. Go over there, find me, MLD Motivation. We just signed up for the whole premium package. So we'll be back. I guess they just changed their terms of service that you can't live stream unless you are having a premium account. So I just made a premium account. Shout out to Billy right there who just put it on the screen for us. Thank you so much, Billy. Sorry, guys, I did not show up yesterday. I know I said I was going to live stream every single day in the month of July, and I'm very, very sorry. I personally have to take responsibility for that. I forgot that the monthly coaching,
me, MLD.
I forgot that the monthly coaching fell at the same time as the scheduled live stream. So I got to figure out the scheduling on that. And quite frankly, my inner community gets priority over the guys on YouTube because you guys on YouTube, you get everything for free. This isn't a fucking pitch for money or anything, but I'm just saying those guys actually are doing the work. Some of you guys, some of you guys passively absorb my content. And it is what it is. But really the guys who are, doing their damnedest to be better and show up and get these coaching calls in, they're going to receive my priority because that's what this channel is all about. Guys who want to turn their lives around. Looks like we're still caught up in the shadow ban. So we're guys going to push through this. But listen, they can't shadow ban us forever. The shadow banning era is coming to an end. Censorship is coming to an end. These companies are getting all the bad stuff that's been done in the dark is coming to light. And all you got to do during this time is just push through and endure. So in the meantime, don't forget, August 1st, we are launching the Masculine Empowerment Network. And this week, we are debuting the schedule. So if you're not familiar with what's going on, go ahead and take a look right here. And we'll get started after this brief announcement.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, MLD, and I'm back today with a special message for you. But before I get going, I just want to ask you one quick question. Are you ready for a massive change in your life? Right now, looking at the state of the world, I'm happy to say that we are making progress. I believe that we are winning the culture war, and I do believe that there are greener pastures ahead, despite all of the propaganda that is designed to make you feel disenfranchised and, quite frankly, black-pilled. The elites and the people who are controlling the world are absolutely losing ground to men like us who desire quality life, to be free, and to have choice in our dating, relationships, financial success, and so much more. And I want to make the opportunity available for you to get your piece of the pie. And that's why I'm here to talk to you once again about the Masculine Empowerment Network. Starting on August 1st, we are beginning enrollment for the 2024 calendar year. And this is my personal community that is dedicated to elevating your life in 4 aspects that I believe are the most important for men: money, muscles, game, and frame. This network has been operational since 2019, and our members have exceeded over 10,000 men across the globe. And we are only growing stronger and better every single year. As you know, I recently took a little bit of a break from YouTube, but I was offline training my elite group of members in my community. And I'm back now with a refined approach, re-energized and ready to attack and help give you the life that you want. The Masculine Empowerment Network is a 3-part program. And I'm happy to say this time I'm going to be introducing my first ever total dating Mastery Hybrid course, which is a culmination of all of my previous courses, including Body Language Mastery, SALT, the Dark Pass, and Pandemic Pickup. This course is engineered to help you master text message game, online dating apps, cold approach, vetting a woman, helping put her on your rotation, or vetting her to be your girlfriend and or wife. This is a gigantic value that I've been putting together for the longest time, and I'm putting the best pieces from all my courses in this hybrid course that is aimed to make you walk away from all of your dating troubles for the rest of your life. The second part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our live webinar training. Starting on August 12th, we will be engaging in 20 webinars, which each have no time limit, which is going to be led by me and my team of men from the Masculine Empowerment Network, talking to you about the core fundamentals of money, muscles, game, and frame to help you maximize your potential as a man so you no longer have to feel defeated, depressed, alone, unworthy, and plagued with tons of negative thoughts. These will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern and 9 a.m. Eastern every single day, Monday to Friday, from August 12th to August 23rd. If you can't attend them live, that's okay, because they're going to be recorded and you'll be able to watch them for the rest of your life. In addition to that, after every session, we have an open Q&A panel, which allows you to directly ask your question to the leader who is speaking that day in his area of excellence, whether it's money, muscles, game, or frame. Every man will get his questions answered, and no man will be left behind. In addition to that is our Masculine Empowerment Network Telegram chat. This is where you will be able to network with other high-value men around the world in order to grow your personal power as well as the other members of the group. We have had so many men from so many different walks of life. I'm talking millionaires, doctors, Navy SEALs, you name it. We have had them all through the Masculine Empowerment Network, and they are all very high-level guys that are added to the group. This is open 24 hours where you have immediate and direct access to me and all my leaders in the community to help answer your questions simply at the palm of your hands. If you have problems with your text message game, send a text message screenshot. We'll look at it and we'll tell you what to do. If you want to look good for your next photo shoot, send us the outfits. Try them on. We'll tell you if you look good. We'll tell you if you look bad. Are you feeling down, depressed, feeling worthless, feeling like you have just endless anxiety? Talk to us. We'll get you through it. That's what we've been doing since 2019, and we're only getting better as the years go on. It's a group of positive men that are all unified under one cause, and that is getting better at our lives and maximizing our approach to self-improvement. This will be available immediately as well. So as soon as you sign up, you're going to have a link, click on that, and you're in there. The third part of the Masculine Empowerment Network is our Masculine Empowerment Network database. Since 2019, we have recorded every single webinar we have ever done with all the big names across the masculine self-improvement space. And if you miss a webinar, it's okay, because it's going to be put on that database. And in addition to that, you're going to have access to 4 complete years of training to catch you up and really have your own personal positive feed of masculine self-development, where you can watch and see other men just like you on their masculine journey of self-improvement to help you feel like you're not alone and to answer all of your questions directly. With those 3 parts, that is what we are putting together with the Masculine Empowerment Network. However, I do have a bonus for you. For the first time ever, I am proud to announce that if you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, you will be allowed to attend the Hawaii Masculine Empowerment Network Retreat. This will be only available to men who have joined the community, and we are going to be having a self-development live live-in training seminar in Honolulu, Hawaii, and it's going to be so amazing. As you know, we just did so many live events in Tokyo, Manila, in Orlando, Florida. And I really, truly believe that the power of us coming together and uniting and networking and learning and growing together is the most powerful asset you can ever have in the entire world. Join us, join our brotherhood, and know that we will not judge you, we will not put you down. We are all coming together to lift each other up and ascend to new heights as we march forward into what I believe to be a very, very bright future. And that leads me to my final point. For the first time ever in the history of the Masculine Empowerment Network, we are now adding a recruitment bonus where I will be paying you cash for bringing somebody who has never signed up to the Masculine Empowerment Network before. That's right. If you bring somebody to sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, I will pay you 50% of their sign-up fee after we complete the webinars and we get everybody on board, because I truly believe that this is now the time to reach out to the brothers out there who want to help other people and reward you for doing the right thing, for growing the network, and continuing to win with me in the culture war. So don't forget, on August 1st, we are starting enrollment, and enrollment is only available for 5 days because we have to start the training on August 12th. So if that's something you're interested in, you can scan the QR code on the screen right now, or go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get on the waiting list, because enrollment will be done through email starting August 1st. I look forward to hanging out with you in the sun in Hawaii, teaching you in those webinars and helping you in the Telegram chat and so much more. Till then, I'll see you next time.
That's right. That's right. That's right. We're rocking and rolling. We're only a couple days away, guys. Really. It's going to show up way before you even know it or realize it. So if you don't know what's going on right now, scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner. We have, let me see, on the current wait list now, we got 49 people on the wait list. Okay. So go ahead and just go to this website right here. And shout out to somebody who just got on the wait list, Lucas. And then shout out to Hot Coffee 44, who calls himself Hood on Twitter, who just followed me on the new account. So thank you so much. But here's what you guys got to do right here. Just go ahead, click on this, and then put your best email address in right here, and then click notify me. You'll be locked and loaded for all of the goodness that's coming your way. All right. Also, don't forget, it is Inner Game July. Man, I fasted all day yesterday, and then at night I had a huge dinner of some grass-fed ground beef and penne pasta after having a good leg day, crushing 40 minutes of cardio. I definitely am making some strides over here. It's phenomenal. Join us with the free Telegram group in the description box below. I think we're closing in on 200 members. This is Inner Game July grind. Okay, so number one, no eating out unless it's for business. I did eat out a couple times last week because I was entertaining somebody who was in town, but we're still back on it, and the fitness is going phenomenally. Gym, bare minimum 3 times a week. Okay, I don't care what you're doing. If you're doing yoga, if you're doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, whatever. Get out there, get sweating, just get that blood flowing, guys. Get taking care of your body. Number 3, finish 4 books. I am drastically behind on this. Okay, I do not think I'm on path to finish 4 books. I am currently doing the book When I Say No, I Feel Guilty. So that's a book right there that is really important and really teaching me a lot personally. I'm really happy that I read that book. Shout out to Ryan Christensen from Hypnosis for Men, who referred me to that book. Number 4, 1 self-improvement activity daily. I mean, this is just a day in the life, bro. I do everything. I'm doing red light. I'm doing massage. I'm doing sauna. I'm journaling. I'm doing so many things. Number 5, track your weight daily. You want to get up, use the bathroom, and then get in your underwear and get on the scale and track your weight. Write it down in an app, write it down on a calendar so you can see where you're going. They did a study that showed that people who actually track their weight inadvertently lose weight, and people who don't track their weight on average gain 7 to 9 pounds a month. Okay. So even if you're a little fat and you want to change things, just start tracking your weight. Just start having a sense of awareness. Some of you guys are just so mentally checked out. It's just terrible. Number 6, affirmations. We talked about this with my good friend Zach yesterday in the monthly coaching, talking about affirmations. Anything you just can say to yourself to kind of lift yourself up. You know what I mean? Just we're constantly waging war against ourselves in our minds. And I mean, what are you really going to do when you're constantly just waging war on yourself? I mean, it's just so bad. It's so bad. And then number 7, my personal favorite. God, I've been cutting out so many people this month. It's just been so fun just to know I don't have to look at this ugly person's face. I don't have to look at their disgusting text messages. I don't have to put up with their bad attitude. I fired so many people this month. God, I'm like looking for reasons to fire people. People are getting removed off my close friends list. The snakes are being cut out of the fucking grass. Okay. Let's make that very clear. And tag me on Instagram, Hot Dude Life. Okay. Tag me on Instagram and you will be able to, get the highlight because I'm going to put you on my Instagram. Shout out to everybody who's following me on Interview with a Man, by the way, Interview with a Man Instagram, because the stories I've been getting, that account is not shadow banned. The stories have been getting like 3,000 to 6,000 people, checking out the stories. And guys, I got to say, I put out a message yesterday. Okay. And, oh God, I put out a message yesterday. Okay. So there is this big fat old woman who was on Trump's security detail, right? And as they were trying to scramble him, there was these 3 female Secret Service agents. Have you guys seen this? It is just it's just a fucking crazy. Okay. Just looking at them, women have no place in protecting the most important man in human history, okay, which is Donald J. Trump, all right? Women are slower than men. Women are weaker than men. Women have way less emotional stability than men, and that's why when the shit goes down, you can't be having these chicks around them. But the woman who's the head of the Secret Service, which we talked about, okay, her name is, what's this fucking, there goes monetization. Kimberly Cheadle. That's her name. Kimberly Cheadle. She said her main goal, guess what her main goal is for the Secret Service and all the departments? She wants to increase female agents by 30%. Okay. This is when diversity bullshit is just exactly that bullshit. Okay. I'm sorry, but if I'm the president of the United States, I want 6'4", 250-pound Navy SEALs all around me. That's what I want. And you have to be 35 years old. I would say 28 years old to 38 years old. That would be the range that I want these guys. They can't be fat. They can't be out of shape. They can't be simps. Okay. These guys need to be dialed in. I'm going to show you something real quick. It just shows you how these chicks have no place to be protecting the most important person on the planet right now after a fucking assassination attempt. This is them. Okay. This is them after the assassination attempt. Look at these 3 women. Okay. My favorite one is this one, because also when Trump got shot at, every Secret Service agent jumped to cover him, and she was standing behind him in terror. Okay. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. If this woman were to get in a physical fight with me, I would whoop her ass. Okay. Cause I'm a man, I am stronger. And I'm just a regular guy. I'm not even a Secret Service agent. Okay. I could probably whoop all 3 of these women's ass at the same time, because that's how much better of fucking physical specimen men are than women. And if you've ever gone sparring, okay, come on, let's be honest. You guys ever spar with a chick at fucking kickboxing or jujitsu? It's like, okay, like, all right, just gonna fucking gotta play like fucking patty cake with this little fucking retard, because I could annihilate you in 30 seconds if I wanted to. And we all know if you spar with a girl, you grapple with a girl, you're like, dude, this chick is pathetic. Pathetic. I remember when I was a 27-year-old white belt, not even a stripe, okay, just 27-year-old white belt. And then I was training in Saitama, Japan. And they made me fight a purple belt woman, okay? I ragdolled this girl. I just wrestled her because I wrestled in high school, right? Wrestled varsity 2 years. I just wrestled her. I remember I cradled her. I fucking yoked her up. I whooped her fucking ass to the point that she asked the sensei, like, can I please not fucking fight this guy anymore? Like, please, God, okay? And then I fought a fucking purple belt man. in his 40s. And I never forget this guy. His name was Nomura. And Nomura put me in a bow and arrow submission and contorted my spine and fucking hurt my spine. I remember this fucking Japanese guy fucked me up. And that guy traumatized me. I'm not going to lie. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. Okay. So there's a gigantic disparity between female and male strength. Okay. And this is clown world. This is asinine. This is fucking peak clown world, liberal bullshit, DEI, men and women are the same. And the craziest part about this, okay, I posted this clip. Now let me just show you this, okay? Take a look here. Just please watch with me. Okay, look at this. Like a bunch of fucking kids looking for fucking dodgeball after school. She can't even reholster her weapon and she gives up on reholstering it. Watch. Okay. Got to put my sunglasses on. Got to look cool. Okay. Top priority. Okay. Complete fucking joke. Complete joke. And the worst part of it all is my DMs after I put that, because I unfortunately have DM messages on Interview with a Man. And so many men were in my DMs like, oh, bro, she's probably saved more lives than you. Oh, bro, you can't even say that. Men and women are the same. And I'm just like, one, I know you have zero combat experience. Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero, because you do not know what you're talking about. And two, you're brainwashed. You are totally brainwashed. You do not live in reality with the rest of us, okay? It was complete comedy. That whole situation, which reeks of corruption, okay? And bro, it's just unbelievable, okay? Unbelievable, okay? So now, taking a look at this, I want to talk just, this is like a personal rant, okay? The head of the Secret Service, a woman, of course, doesn't want to step down, because women, when they have power, the last thing they want to do is give it up, right? Look at Hillary Clinton. Now she's just fucking refused to accept the situation with the election. And, this woman who used to be the head of security for Pepsi, phenomenal, great job, really protecting those Cheetos, okay? Kimberly Cheetos is refusing to step down after U.S. president was nearly assassinated under her watch. And this is the second time. I'm pretty sure it's during the Obama administration that a guy ran butt naked into the White House with a fucking knife. And it was the first time that a woman was in charge of the detail at the White House. Can you imagine? A naked man makes it into the White House. First of all, how did you not catch a naked man? Second of all, what the fuck were you doing? What in the fuck were you doing? Joe Rogan did a comedy bit on this, and it was hilarious, okay? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Joe Rogan, first female Secret Service. Okay. Comedy. Let me see if I can find it. Just come into my head. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, well, I can't find it. It's all good. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make here is just like, this is just clown world. And today we're going to talk about frame as a man, and a big part of frame, all right? If you're going to hold frame, you need to hold frame against yourself too, which means you need to take accountability, okay? Frame is just not this outward thing that you can project on everybody, okay? Frame is not this thing that you can say, oh, I did this, and it's just this person did this, so they're infringing on my boundaries, and therefore they're the bad person. No, okay. If you infringe on your own boundaries too, taking an accountability is a part of frame, because your subconscious mind knows. It absolutely knows when you are full of shit, when you're betraying yourself internally, And when you say, you know what, I'm gonna get on this diet, I'm gonna stay on this diet, and then what happens? Midnight comes around, you're like, fucking, let me order some Uber Eats. When you're like, okay, I'm gonna approach that girl, I'm gonna approach that girl, and then you go and you're like, you freeze up and you freak out, and you don't approach the girl. You say, I'm going to stop smoking weed. I'm going to stop doing drugs. This is my last bag. This is my last this. You know, after I smoke this, I'm going cold turkey. That's it. I'm over and over. And you don't. I'm going to get on my schedule. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to fix my sleeping schedule. I'm going to do all this shit. You tell yourself this, but then you don't hold frame against yourself. And your subconscious mind sees what you're doing and is like, okay, we're a loser. We're a person that breaks promises to ourselves. Think about how bad you feel when someone lies to you, and your subconscious mind is exponentially damaged to a far greater degree when you lie to yourself. It's the most important thing. That's why when you're true to yourself, okay, it is what it is. Aaron says, who let John in my mind? Bro, how do you think I know all this shit? Because that used to be me. I used to say, this is my last bag of weed when I was fucking smoking weed like an animal in my 20s. Okay. All those things. I've been there, but I realize how it's a greatest form of self-betrayal. Okay. And this chick is not taking accountability. Okay. Which just shows that she's just a terrible person. Take a look here. She says, the buck stops with me. I take responsibility for everything. This is a chick right here. This is the head of the Secret Service, not this black guy, the chick.
Who is most responsible for this happening?
What I would say is that the Secret Service is responsible for the protection of the former president.
So the buck stops with you?
The buck stops with me. I am the director of the Secret Service. It was unacceptable, and it's something that shouldn't happen again.
The president and Homeland Security Secretary said today they had 100% confidence in you, but there are some members of Congress calling on you to resign.
I appreciate the Secretary's comments, and we're going to continue to be transparent and communicate with people.
Do you plan to stay on? Absolutely.
I do plan to stay on.
Who is most...
I hope Trump fires her as soon as he gets in office. Like the first firing. Bitch, sorry, bitch. I got shot under your watch. Okay, we have the most advanced security measures in the history of American history. Okay, we have the best of the best. And this man got fucking shot. Okay, and it's due to this woman's incompetence. Okay, that's a problem with the fucking situation we have right now with all these DEI hires. Okay, they don't earn their position, so they feel no right to take authority for it. They're like, well, this is just given to me, so fuck it. Like, I'll just stay. You know, I didn't really earn this. You know, no integrity, no fucking decency. Complete joke. Complete and total joke. Okay. Unbelievable. Okay. It's unbelievable. But that's what these people do. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Okay. That's what they do. But you know what? It is what it is, man. It's insanity. It truly is insanity to see this. I'm just so glad that I'm aware and I'm able to fucking, just present this message to you guys. Okay. Because it's absolutely insane. So I want to talk to you guys today about some more stuff. All right. So today we're going to talk about this recent thing that was happening in a Fort Lauderdale airport. And I saw this, and I typically don't like to do rage bait and stuff like this, but I just need to tell you because the problem is, and if you watched my epic rant on the Trump situation stream that I did on Saturday after all this nonsense happened, right? If you go to the 21-minute 45-second mark, you can see I just get really passionate about, my message and what's going on here. And the reality is the problem with our culture, everybody likes to blame the women, blame women. But the reality is it's on the men, because women are acting like this because so many of you guys are just gigantic wimps. Okay. Gigantic wimps. That's the truth, because you don't hold frame. You have no self-respect. And if you don't respect yourself, you're not going to expect other people to respect you. Okay. The amount of guys out there that are just so feminine, so weird, and so, quite frankly, terrible you guys got to understand, a woman is just going to mold to your frame, no matter who you are. Okay, I used to date this Chinese chick here, right? And she was just, placeholder, whatever. And I remember she started dating this Italian guy. And this guy was like drinking all the time. And then I would just see her on Instagram. And guess who was drinking all the time? She was drinking all the time. Okay. There's another chick I was dating, right? And we were like, at one point we were just like, had her iCloud open. And I was like, what do you got in your hidden folder? Right. And then I just clicked on it and I saw like all this stuff with this guy she was dating. And it was this fucking guy. I couldn't even believe this shit. And this shit was traumatizing to see, honestly. Yeah, this is a grown-ass man in his late 30s. This dude was laying down on his back with his underwear on, and she was like tickling his butthole with this like dildo thing or something. It has like that white top, whatever that is. I think it's like a Hitachi wand or something like that. And I just remember that and just seeing this, and I'm like, wow, the state of men nowadays is just barely man, barely masculine. It's just like the world is just, guys are just so weak, and you're weak because you have no frame, and you have no frame because you have no self-respect, and you have no self-respect because your inner game is broken. Are we noticing a pattern here on the channel? I'm telling you guys, the most crucial part of everything is your internal dialogue with yourself, the amount of self-love you have. Okay. A lot of you guys stay with a girl who treats you like absolute garbage because you don't love yourself enough to know that you deserve better. Okay. And that's exactly what we see in today's clip. I'm going to show you this. So I saw this and I want to just go down and break it down, quite surgically for you guys. All right, take a look here at the clip. We're going to watch the clip in its entirety first, then I'm going to give you a little breakdown, okay? So here's the clip. Take a look.
It's funny! It's funny! I hate you! Bro, you're a weird too. Like, it's not funny. Like, bro, I fucking hate you. You're a loser! You're a loser! Dude, I hate you, and I'm gonna use this. Dude, no, you are rushing me to get point the point I literally got sick. You good because of you. I hate you.
We're just really stressed. I thought.
Absolutely pathetic. I mean, start to finish, just totally pathetic. Okay. And listen, we need a black representative from the Hot Dude Army to find this guy and sit him down, because this guy, I mean, if any race is good at holding frame, it is usually black dudes. Black dudes have a very good sense of what social disrespect is and what, social respect is. And clearly this chick is absolutely a reprehensible person, a clearly damaged individual who does not deserve a boyfriend. Okay. A lot of these girls out here, guys, they don't deserve a husband. They don't deserve a boyfriend. Okay. But they've gone through their entire lives with no one correcting them because we have a society of gigantic pussies. Okay. Pussies. So many guys just take so much shit from women nowadays. It is unbelievable how you guys have no self-respect. No self-respect, okay? That entire minute and 5 seconds was just completely the guy's fault, okay? And the thing is this, too. When a woman starts engaging in this toxic and abusive behavior, okay, this didn't start off like this. All right. I'm going to actually show you something real quick. I got to go grab the iPad. It's in the other room. Give me 2 seconds. Enjoy my little cool little thing I got here right here.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know.
All right, I'm back. Thank you guys so much. Connecting the iPad right now. So we're going to do a little bit of a lesson here. So a couple things. I'm actually going to give a breakdown, but I'm going to, before we give a breakdown, for you guys that want to learn how to understand frame, okay, I got to put in my super advanced password on the iPad here, 000000000. Okay, top of the line security here. Hire me at the fucking Secret Service. All right, top of the line. Okay, get in line, women. The man with the 0000 password, top of the line is coming through. Okay, sorry, it takes a man to get a fucking job done. Anyways, guys, I want to tell you something real quick too. I got to say, just, you know, for you guys watching me right now, I got to say, fucking, I love you guys. I really do. I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys, you know, especially in the middle of this shadow ban and all this fucking crap on my channel going on. You know, I like the fact that I could just come here because, you know, I'll tell you something from my side of things real quick. We're going to get going. Okay. When I do these streams, I feel an immense amount of pressure. Okay. I feel so obligated to you to give you a great message. I really do. And every single day, all I do is think about this channel. Everything is second to the message that I have here. This is my life's work. Okay. And I know, you know, there's times that are ups and downs in all of our lives. But I got to say, like, you guys that supported me and you guys that continue to show up and you guys that send me DMs on Instagram and you hit me up on Twitter and stuff, I just want to let you know, like, this is not just a one-sided relationship. Like, I actually go out and I do my best to meet you guys. I do my best to put as much content together. I try my best to give as much free coaching as possible. Like, I'm coaching like 200 plus people for free in the Inner Game Healing support chat. So I just want to say, just for real quick, from the bottom of my heart, I'm just so grateful for you guys, and thank you so much for being here. You know, the goal is to get the channel. The next goal right now is, like, I want to consistently get to 1,000 live stream viewers. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of shadow ban or something on this channel. I'm not crazy. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not using it as an excuse. It is what it is. But we saw when Elon Musk purchased Twitter that they had shadow bans on everything. God knows who was going to purchase YouTube. I don't know, because fucking Google seems to be using it as their, like, you know, media branch company. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. Are we cooler than Moff? Yeah, because Moff used to fucking cry to me and tell me how much he was in love with a 31-year-old single mom. Well, and he wanted to work for me. And I was like, Moff, sorry, you're not good enough, bro. And then he went and got his silver prize, his silver medal. He's working for Rich Cooper now. So it's good, though, because they give both me, you know, money-grabbing people. But sorry, guys that simp for 31-year-old single mothers. No, bro. No. Okay. No, sir. No, thank you. Sorry. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not touch me with pheromone soap. All right. So let's talk about this. This is what happened real quick. Okay. BS Profile says this channel doesn't even show up in my feed when it's live. Meanwhile, other channels do. Just saying. I'll just say this, right? Are you subscribed to like 1 million different channels? Because if you are, then that's like a problem. Okay. That's an actual YouTube problem. I think just YouTube doesn't give a shit too. They censor comments. Like, I don't know, man. It's like the YouTube video, the highlight video that they did with Will Smith actually became the #1 disliked video on the platform. YouTube's dropping the ball, but they don't care because they just have all the money and power. They're in control. There is really no incentive for them to fix anything. They're like, you know, they gave me, let me tell you something funny too, right? So they give me some partner, like a YouTube partner person, right? Some fucking guy named Daniel in Panama, all right? Some fucking guy, third worlder, doesn't know about America, doesn't know about making millions of dollars, doesn't know shit. I'm like exponentially smarter than this guy. And they tell me like, oh, come do this briefing, come do this call. This guy's going to help you with everything. This guy is sitting there and I could tell he's just reading a fucking PowerPoint or something. He's like, hi, Jonathan, welcome today to your YouTube partnership introductory, blah, blah, blah. This is a waste of your fucking time. How are you feeling today? Great. Well, we here at YouTube would like to let you know you're a valued partner. And he does like a huge, heavy Spanish accent too. And today we're going to show you how to blah, blah, blah. Do you have comments turned on? Do you have memberships enabled? No, I'm just a fucking moron. I'm a moron. I'm a dumb person just like you, Daniel. Help me out. Help me out. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. Okay? The whole platform has been just this big fucking let's promote everything terrible, okay? And actual edifying content. Let's not put that out there. You know what we need? Transgender children. You know what we need? We need more racially divisive content, like all the fucking divisive shit that comes from the left. It's disgusting. These people are pieces of shit and their days are numbered because everything that is done in dark will come to light. The only thing that keeps a fucking lie going is more lies, and they cannot keep putting these fires out. More and more people are figuring this out. Okay? So, anyways, let's talk about this, all right? So, here's the deal. Okay. You see, when you're dating a toxic woman, okay, this is what happens, okay? This is the disrespect. Okay? This is disrespect, and this is time, okay? And as the time goes on, the disrespect eventually just goes very, very, very high, okay? And this is why you have to have, let's put it in purple so you guys know, okay? You need frame, okay? And the most important part of frame is holding frame. And the way you hold frame is you kick people out of your life who do not abide by your personal standards. You kick them out and they cannot come back because people do not change. They only get worse and become more who they are. The probability of people who fucking change is very, 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 very low. Okay? So the disrespect starts like this. Okay? It'll start instance one will be like here. And she'll be like, oh, you're stupid. Okay? And then here, it'll be like, you know, doesn't reply for 3 days. Okay? Because she's probably cheating on you. Because disrespectful women, they're just fucking pieces of garbage. They cheat, they lie, they do everything they don't they only care about themselves, and that's why they end up by themselves. And you'd be surprised. This is the majority of women out here. Okay? This is a large majority of women. Okay? Doesn't reply for 3 days. Okay? And then here she, you know, maybe she pushes you. Okay? And then here she slaps you. This is like when you see these chicks like beating on guys and hitting them. It started here. It started here. And they're predators. Okay? They're psychological predators that are sizing you up 24/7, 365. And then they say, okay, wait a minute. He didn't fucking say anything here. And she's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. This guy's a fucking pussy. Because the reality is, all women want a guy with frame. All women want a guy that's going to tell them, hey, you know what? You're being fucking terrible right now and you need to stop. Okay? You're being a bad person. You are a liar. You are a cheater. You are whatever. Okay? But nobody checks these chicks because they all want pussy. So thirsty. such highest forms of simp. That's why this fucking title of this episode is Simp Boyfriend Has No Frame and Girlfriend Freaks Out. Okay. This is what happens. It escalates. Okay. And then what this does is her bad behavior here, this emboldens other women when they see it. These women are in group chats. These women are sharing your text messages. They are talking about you. They are Googling you. Bro, I didn't like, it's kind of sucks that I'm rich now because like, it's harder for me to find a decent woman because so many of these bitches Google me. So many of these bitches start fucking looking into everything that I do, screenshotting my Instagram. Every little thing that I put down is there's like a fucking hyper analyzation of it done. And it's like, you know, thank God I have rock solid frame and rock solid game because I'm dishing out red cards like whatever. Like, nope, ejected from the game. Sorry, bitch, you're out. Peace, sayonara, peace, sayonara, peace, sayonara. Okay. Yeah, and Thaddeus Walker Brown, proud of you because he says something great here. He says, oh, look at that. He says, it's linear graph right now, but I do believe it becomes more exponential with time. Absolutely it does. But it peaks like here. That's what it'll peak like right here. And then, because the thing is, another thing is this, these chicks right here, they crave masculinity the most. They need guidance the most. They're so lost. And that's where they're like, why don't you be a man? Why don't you fucking be a man? You know, they're trying to tell you what they want, but they don't know how to do it. But the reality of this is here, okay? You have to have your personal standards, okay? And you can issue, it typically goes like this. It's up to you, but you can do warning. Look at my fucking phenomenal handwriting. Sorry, guys. Warning, warning, cut. That's it. That's typically a good one. You warn them once, you warn them twice. Okay, clearly not changing. Peace, you got to go. Okay. But so many guys don't even give them a warning. Don't even do it. You know what they do? They reenact their fucking broken childhood with their mommy and daddy. And what they do, instead of cutting them off, because it's warning, and then now you got to cut them off, right? What they do is they say, then they start arguing, you know, oh, why are you like this? You'll never change. Why are you like this? Oh my God, you're just so terrible. Blah, 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 blah. And they just bitch and like, why don't you change? You need to change. You need to change because they were raised in a bad household where they had to fight with their mother and father to get love. So they think the only way to get what you need is to fight for it. They think like, oh, I just got to fight with this girl and then she'll finally give me what I need because they're reenacting their childhood. Okay. But reality is a broken woman is a broken woman, and that's a broken woman. So a broken woman she has to be cast out from any kind of relationship because she's fundamentally ruined. Okay. And guys, you have to understand so many of these chicks are ruined. Okay. You know why they're ruined too? Because the average chick has fucking 20 to 30 bodies, just 50 bodies by the time she's fucking, 27, 28. Sorry, ladies, but you have to do so much fucking work on yourself to really turn that shit around. And most women don't. Is it impossible? Certainly impossible. Is it improbable? Absolutely improbable. Absolutely improbable. Okay. I don't care what you have to say about me.
Cyber misogyny.
Go for it. Fucking get out your fucking crybaby, your crybaby hats. I don't give a shit. Okay. The last group of guys that are holding it down, you know who it is? The fucking Muslim guys, bro. This is the last dudes who got their bitches in check. And even some of these fucking simps are slipping up. You guys got to understand too, when you have game and when you have frame, you are invincible, man. Guys, I'm 38 years old. Okay. I'm a senior fucking citizen in this game compared to you young cats watching me. Okay. I have women literally that get on their hands and knees and beg for me. Okay. They beg for my forgiveness when they fuck up. They literally get on their hands and knees. Okay. Because when you're the man, they know you're a rare fucking commodity. But the thing is, with these chicks that constantly violate your boundaries, when you're a fucking big dog like me, they don't know how to act. You know why all these women the majority of these women suck at relationships. Majority of these women just suck at being women in general. Do you know why? Because they're their sparring partners for relationships are all simps. Okay. It's like we all know, right? For all you guys that do combat training or play video games competitively, anything in a PvP environment, right? You're only going to be as good as your sparring partner. If you're a guy that likes to go to the gym and beat up all the weak people, okay, you're never going to be able to get into a good position as fighting, because you need to fight the guys that rock your bell. You need to fight that one guy who always catches you with the left hook, or always catches you with the teep kick, or he always catches you in a guillotine, or he always takes your back, okay? You're only as good as your sparring partner. And the reason why so many of these chicks are so emboldened and so fucking delusional in their daily life of deceit and deception and lying and cheating and all that shit. Do you know why? Because there's so many simps out there that don't check these bitches. You know, and it's the same simps that would tell me, oh, chill, bro. Oh, relax, bro. Oh, tone policing people. Tone policing. I don't want to call them men. Tone policing people. Okay, because these guys have no dignity. They have no self-respect. They sell everything out for a morsel of pussy. A morsel of used up pussy too, not even virgin pussy. Okay, some chick that has bare minimum 20 bodies. You're ruining your whole fucking life over it. That's the problem with our time. And that's why when you become a guy who encapsulate these things, money, muscles, game, frame, listen, I'm not going anywhere. I'm saying this shit to the day I die. There's no better recipe. There's no better recipe than this. Okay. You know, Pooper Cooper Scooper try to come out with this 7 pillars of masculinity or whatever in his fucking book. Yeah. Okay. And rubbing pheromone soap on your balls. Which one is that? 6 or 7? Okay. They're all trying to copy it because these guys don't know. Because if they had rock solid frame, if they had rock solid inner game, they wouldn't be such miserable, bitter people. They wouldn't be saddled up with some fucking ugly old bitch. Quite frankly, they wouldn't be in a marriage that's fucking falling apart. All that shit. Okay. The more game you have and the more frame you have, the happier you're going to be in a relationship, because you're going to guide a woman properly in a good relationship where you protect her and she helps you out. Okay. Because that's a woman's role in life. It is to help a man. Okay. It is to marry him, have children, have a family, and help a man. But so many people just get triggered when they hear that. But that's okay. I really don't give a shit what the fucking masses think. Okay. I'm looking for a few good men. I don't need the masses behind me. I mean, because do you even really want to be part of that? Do you really want to be part of the masses? Have you seen those people? I am glad I live up on the 58th floor. I have a pair of binoculars now that I look down on people and I judge them just like God. I'm like, look at these fucking peasants, just can't get their shit together. Like, how could I get my shit together? A guy that was viciously beaten as a child, never met my dad, emotionally abused, physically abused, fucking every terrible thing that could happen to a kid happened to me. And how the fuck am I able to claw my way to the tippity top of a lot of financial success? How am I able to do that despite every fucking obstacle being put into my way? And these guys down here, they can't even fucking tell her bitch to shut the fuck up when she's acting a goddamn fool, or tell her to fuck off forever. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're just willing to put in the work consistently, the world is yours. So many people are lazy. And you know what's crazy? I swear to God, Alex Hormozy is stealing my shit. I know he's not, because, you know, everybody discovers truth on their own. Did you guys see recently Alex Hormozy put this thing out on his Instagram? I love this guy. This guy, he lets me know I'm on the right path. I'm absolutely on the right path, because Jesus, Lord have mercy, man. This guy, I mean, he talks about cutting people off. I've been talking about cutting people off forever. Okay. And then look at this. Take a look at this here. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Your game competition, your fitness competition, your money competition, all this shit. Look what he says here.
Is lazy. I do business.
The fuck? Why is this not? Oh, hell. Okay, let's reload this. Tell me, guys, you can hear this in the chat.
Lazy as fuck. I do business with a lot of businesses on a personal level, on a business level. I would not recommend most of them. Those vendors think that I'm an amazing customer. I'm a hair away from being a detractor. And many of you have customers that are a hair away from being a detractor. Sometimes you got customers who pay for your thing and still tell people not to buy it. My pool guy, that guy was so inconsistent. He didn't clean stuff all the time. I'd walk out afterwards and be like, did he even do anything this week? But I still paid because it was just such a hassle to change. But I was absolutely a detractor when my neighbor's like, oh yeah, who's your pool service? I'm like, don't use my guy. I just don't have time to find somebody else. They're like, oh, thanks. And that small business owner is like, man, I have such a great business. The good news is that your competition is lazy as fuck. I do business with a lot of businesses on a personal level, on a business level. I would not recommend most of them. Those vendors think that I'm an amazing customer. I'm a hair away from being a detractor.
I mean, Alex Hormozy really is such a great masculine leader too. I got to tell you, he really is a phenomenal leader. I mean, a lot of things that he says, you know. So I'm telling you, if you're just able to do the work, because you know what makes me so mad when I go to like these red pill meetups or like, you know, sometimes I go to the Fresh and Fit stuff and I go to there because, you know, I get to go for free. And I see some of these guys showing up. I'm like, are you even applying the stuff? Like, you are fat, you're socially weird, you know, like, are you even trying? How long have you been watching this shit? I really want to know. Like, I honestly, it's getting to the point that I realize that I am special. Like, I've built myself up from fucking nothing to just all this greatness. And I'm just realizing, like, I like, even now, like with the channel shadow ban and all this shit, like, I'm not worried. I'm not worried because I'm just know I'm going to work very hard and I'm going to figure this shit out. Because so many people are just distracted by going out and drinking all night, partying all night, not getting their diet in check, not focusing on taking care of their health. I mean, dude, I've become such an expert because I go to the dentist all the time. I see so many people with gingivitis that don't even know it. It's fucking disgusting. Fucking gross. People don't take care of themselves. Like, it's just unbelievable. And that's why I've been telling you guys, like, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. When in the history of all my pimping, a woman has never set foot through my door unless this place is impeccable. And when they see, damn, this motherfucking guy is good looking, he's funny, he's socially sharp, he fucking has a clean house, he takes care of himself, and then they find out you got money on top of that. I mean, they're not getting a dime out of me. Like, yeah, we go to dinner, whatever, I'll pay for it, but I'm not paying no bitch nothing. Nothing. The only chick that I dropped a lot of money on was Miss MLD. You know why? She was a good, faithful, honest, non-cheating, non-lying, low body count woman. And I have spent tens of thousands of dollars on her. Tens of thousands. And I don't have a fucking drop of regret in me because I love rewarding good women. I love rewarding good people. I love rewarding good employees. I pay fucking very well to my employees when they perform well. And when they don't, I fire them. And I'm like, good, fuck you. You're too stupid to realize you got a good thing. Well, go back to the streets and go fucking beg at fucking for a job at McDonald's or something. I don't have time for your fucking retardedness. And again, the more you work on yourself, the more confidence you have, the stronger your frame is. Okay? I believe in myself now more than I ever have in my entire life because I have rock solid frame and I know who I am. Now, at 38 years old, I look back at my last 5 years of my life. I am literally part of the reason why we are having this gigantic masculine renaissance. Okay? If I didn't get on this earth and started doing this shit in 2019, Myron Gaines never signed up for my shit. If Myron Gaines didn't sign up for my shit, he wouldn't become my business partner. When he became my business partner, we did so much. And then he learned the formula to get views and everything on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Then he made Fresh and Fit podcast. And then the Fresh and Fit podcast was made. And then Andrew Tate goes on the fucking Fresh and Fit podcast. And that catapults him to the most Googled man in the entire world. And on top of that, guess who wanted a piece of the pie? Pearl. She saw the Fresh and Fit business model. She said, let's rock this shit. Let's go with the conflict business model. She had all that conflict and shit going on her channel. And then old skeezy ass Brian from whatever podcast, fucking weirdest, most weird pervert and simp I've ever seen behind the fucking scenes. He's great. I mean, he's typical Californian, great at putting up a fucking front and telling people he's one thing, but behind the scenes, he's a real weird perverted guy. And guess what? Now, whatever podcast is a global thing as well. Of course, I was the one that made that shit go viral, and everybody went and go on it right after me. But hey, it is what it is. I'm the gift that keeps on giving. So when I look at all this shit, and then, despite their fucking insanity and stealing money and drug use now, Cultivate Crypto, Miguel leached off of Charlie because Miguel wasn't going to amount to anything. Let's be honest. Okay, that's his biggest meal ticket there. They also are part of this whole thing. So I know who I am. And it's because I've been consistently working on myself for years. And that's why I have rock solid frame. And that's why you guys need to work on yourself, and you need to work on yourself consistently, and you need to gain wins, and you need to have victory in your life, because all of that is going to, victories in your personal life are going to eventually stack up. And then in your subconscious mind, you're going to know, I have an irrefutable fucking track history of crippling success. So if some girl is going to disrespect me, peace, bitch, because I know what you got to go and do without there. And you can go ahead, go date the guy who makes $60,000 a year, but he's addicted to porn, he's addicted to drugs, and he's probably going to at some point end up beating you because he's so fucked up in the head. So either you get in line, you tighten up this ship, or you're out. Peace. Jonathan is in the house. He says, it's called a backbone. I like it. It's true. It's true. Okay. So let's go. We're going to do a breakdown now of this. So here we're going to go again. All right. First of all, first red flag, she's white. I'm sorry, but the more privilege a person has, the more of a shitty person they are. It really is. And people who are fucking, who are just living in a state of privilege, they have no idea what insufferable pieces of garbage they really are. Okay. So can I make this like this? No. Oh yeah, let's go. So she's saying, mind your business, look the fuck away. What are you, nerd or something like that? See, she thinks she could talk crazy to anybody because she's talking crazy to this guy. Okay. And she's talking crazy to this guy every day. So she's starting to live in this land of delusion. Okay. The great thing is though, when chicks like this, like once in a while, you meet somebody that's not going to put up with your shit. I'm one of those people. You're not going to fucking disrespect me. Every time I get disrespected, it is always online. And I'm not even that big of a guy, bro. I'm 5'10", 183, 84, 85 pounds. Okay. I got a big back, from all the wrestling and grappling years, I'm not that physically intimidating. Okay. But they can feel my aura. They can feel my strength. They can feel what's going on inside here. And they're so used to badmouthing shitty people or hiding in protection and stuff that sometimes, guys, it's like, fucking, you ever see that movie, Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood? He says one of the most badass lines ever. Let me see if I could find it real quick. Have you seen that movie? It's a great fucking movie. It's a great movie. Here, let me see. It's when these guys are like messing with the fucking little Asian girl, Hmong girl, and he calls them out. And you got to have this aura about you. All right, here's the scene right here. Replay it real quick. He says the most badass fucking thing ever.
Man. Huh? The hell these spooks up to? Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with? That's me.
That's the energy you guys need to have. You ever notice once in a while you come across somebody you shouldn't fuck with? That's me. Because as a man, because with all you fucking pussies out here who are so obsessed with your looks and you're so obsessed like a little fucking girl checking your hair in the any time a reflection is there, you're checking your hair. You got to make sure your body looks so pretty. You know why? Because at your core, you're a fucking pussy and you know it. So you think, oh, I'm just gonna be like a little pretty boy, you know, just got all the girls like me. Yeah. But the girls treat you like shit. You're a little bitch in the relationship. Girl disrespects you, runs up all over you, and you fucking think you're the man. Let me tell you something. As you get older as a man, you know what the ultimate currency is being a fucking badass. Having a badass frame about you. Having badass energy about you, okay? That is how you got to carry yourself. Our problem right now is you guys are just such pussies. Even my mom, okay? My mom is pretty blue pilled. I love my mom. My mom's great, but my mom doesn't understand a lot of things that are like regarding reality. But even my mom, she texted me the other day. She's like, I think they're putting stuff in men's products that is lowering their testosterone levels. She's like, I'm just so sick of it. My mom complains to me all the time that her husband is just the biggest pussy. I even tell him, I got on the phone with him yesterday because my mom is like a huge Trump supporter. You know, she was on, I don't know if you guys saw this. Probably, I don't know if you guys know this or not. But my mom was actually on the front of the Miami Herald the other day. I'll show you, okay? So this actually terrified me though when I saw this because, you know, they thought my mom's Latina too. You know, it's so funny. If you go to the Miami Herald, okay, take a look here. That's my mom right here. She's wearing the Trump shirt. Me and her, I bought matching Trump shirts for us, you know? And the thing is, my mom is very outspoken. My mom grew up in the fucking ghetto of Trinidad and Tobago. So she really doesn't give a fuck what anybody says. She speaks her mind. I mean, you guys probably saw it, but probably know where I got that from, right? She speaks her mind and she doesn't give a good goddamn about anything that's, you know, evil. My mom does not support the whole pride thing. She's a diehard Christian. My mom doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't do anything bad. Okay, my mom is a diehard Christian. She loves Jesus. She loves Trump. She's part of the Republican prayer group. She was on a phone call where they were praying for Donald Trump and he was on the call. Okay, my mom has met Roger Stone. She's very, very, very involved. So the thing is, I'm really afraid for her because, you know, people are fucking crazy. And I talked to her husband the other day and I was like, his name's Thomas. I'm like, Thomas, when are you going to get a gun and stop being a pussy? Like you need to, I tell you need to get on testosterone replacement therapy. You need to fucking stop being a goddamn pussy. And you need to buy a gun and protect my mom. And he's like, oh, I don't need to do that. Oh, I'm just going to lay down on the couch and be a fucking lazy shit. Okay. And I know I could talk like this and I could say this because he won't do anything to me either. No backbone, guys. No backbone, no frame. Okay. No backbone, no frame. That's the problem with today's guys. That's the problem with society. You guys got to be gangster. You got to have that badass energy. When people look you in the eye, they need to feel a little bit intimidated by you. Okay? Because you know this too, when I talk about the badass factor, everybody's like, oh, you got to be big and jacked. You got to have 6-pack abs. No. These people got to fear. They got to feel the fear of God when they look in your eyes. You got to have that little bit of crazy in you. That you're like, yeah, you know what? You may be bigger than me. You may be stronger than me. But I fucking will do something that if you cross me, you will find out. And most people, they don't want to find out. Most people talk. That's all they fucking do. And that's why the same thing, okay? Miss MLD, greatest woman I ever met in my entire life, okay? And she never, ever disrespected me. She never crossed me. This woman is a diamond in the rough, okay? And sometimes if something would happen or whatever, she knew. Like if somebody would disrespect me, she would immediately look at me and be like, oh my God, they don't know. She would just take a step back and just watch me handle it. Okay? Because they know. And they know. You have to become a strong man. You have to have rock solid frame. You have to change. You absolutely have to change. You have to have that fucking badassness about you as a man. A lot of you guys look like fucking Teletubbies. You look like cute little broccoli hair fucking pussies. You're so obsessed about putting filters on your face and, oh, I got to go get some fucking Botox and whatever. Hilarious. Hilarious. You're so worried about trying to look cool. You want to look cool. You want to look badass. But at the end of the day, you're not. And women can feel that on you. Like I said with the graph earlier, okay? With the graph earlier. They can smell it on you. They can smell it on you. They can smell the bitch on you. They can smell the pussy on you. And that's why the abuse comes. That's why some of these chicks, you know, I was hanging out with this one chick recently, right? She told me in the middle of us hanging out, she's a stripper. Didn't like that. Found out after a couple weeks dating with her. Not really dating, just fucking using that body. But I could just tell she doesn't have any experience to like be humble, and she doesn't have any experience to be respectful around men, because she's a stripper. She's hanging out with all these fucking losers. Guys, if you frequent strip clubs, you're a fucking simp and you're a loser. You're paying to go get blue balls, and you're not going to fucking talk your way out of this. Okay? If you pay for a woman's attention, you are a simp, you're a part of the problem, and you deserve the life of hell that you're living in. Okay? And you deserve your life to get worse. Period. Okay? I could probably count on my hands how many times I've been to strip club. I'm 38 years old. I've probably been to strip club. I was taken to a strip club by fucking Fresh in Miami. And that's not a dig at Fresh, okay? But I have probably been to strip club less than 20 times in my life. And the majority of those times, I was working valet at this place called Dancers Royale in Orlando, because I was working then during college and doing valet part-time. My friend Greg hooked me up. It's just, I mean, we have an epidemic of fucking simps. We have an epidemic of just pussy ass men. Let me show you the fucking gangster energy you got to have. All right. This is another example. Okay. This might trigger some of you fucking pussies out there. All right. Right here. This is who you need to emulate as you get older. Look at the frame. This guy is a motherfucking gangster, bro. Gangster in every sense of the word. Some of you guys are so afraid to tell your girl, don't fucking disrespect me like that, because you're so desperate for her pussy. You're so desperate to be liked. You want to like take pictures and show your friends, oh, look how cool I am, bro. But behind the scenes, she disrespects you and you take it like a fucking bitch.
They never know what hit them. And if and when they do find out that they just got zapped by a cattle prod, they wish they really did have a heart attack. Turns out this guy and his fucking pals, they were knocking this place dead for years.
Hey, what are you doing?
There it is.
That's it. Cheater's justice. Oh, God. Oh. Hey, no. No. No.
I wanted everybody to know that things were changed around here.
Oh.
We had to make an example of these pricks, that the party was over.
And when you got to make example, I'm not telling you to go and act in violence, okay? But you got to make an example of people who fucking cross your lines, okay? Because these bitches talk, bro. If a girl does anything disingenuous to you, and then you stick around, the word's gonna travel, okay? If some guy keeps on punking you at the club, punking you at the gym, whatever, word's gonna spread. Like, oh, yo, that guy's a fucking pussy, bro. Everybody bullies that guy. People talk. How long are you gonna be a fucking pussy? How long are you gonna have no frame? How long? How long are you gonna be a fat fuck?
I'm just curious. I saw you shuffling your checks with your right hand. Can you do that with both hands?
No.
Can't do it with both hands.
No, sir.
Can you do it with your left hand?
Well, I never tried.
So you're a righty.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to learn with your left hand.
It's 100, 110.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of money to be counting out in public. Why not take a moment to the office and verify it? Huh?
Yes.
A little privacy. And by the way, send over a nice bottle of champagne on ice, huh?
Sure will.
Real special something. By the way, I'm Billy Sherman, casino manager. Having a good time? Yes. You want to count the money in privacy. You know, you're I haven't been to catch the Cleveland. Oh, can I get my winnings?
Look what they did to my hand, man.
All right, I'm gonna give you a choice. You can either have the money and the hammer, or you can walk out of here. You can't have both. What do you want?
I just want to get out of here.
And don't forget to tell your friends what happens if they fuck around here. You understand?
I'm sorry, I made a bad mistake.
You're fucking right you made a bad mistake. Because if you come back here, we catch either one, we're gonna break your fucking heads and you won't walk out of here. You see that fucking saw? We're gonna use it. You don't fuck around in this place. You got it?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
You see, that's that energy you got to have. Okay. So many of you guys are just, you have no frame. So let's go back to our gigantic pussy of the day. All right. So first of all, she's talking crazy to other people. That's another thing too. If you have a girl, right, and you're a simp-minded person, and your girl is out here disrespecting people with you in public and talking crazy, eventually you're going to have to step in and you're going to have to fucking get your ass beat for her. That's what majority guys do. You guys have to walk away. Scarcity mindset, it's just pathetic. It's just honestly pathetic. This guy should have walked away a long time ago. A long, long, long time ago. You're a loser. I hope you drop dead. Okay. If a girl has the first of all, I've never been called a loser by any girl I've dated in my life. Okay. And that's like 300 plus chicks. Okay. Absolutely no. If a girl calls you a loser, she's got to go. Immediately dismissed. That's no strike one, no strike two. You got to go. Okay. And typically, I'll say this, when a girl is talking crazy like that, typically they got a backup plan. There's another man in the picture because they don't want to lose a good thing. Women have scarcity mindset when they have a man. That's why when you start dating a girl, she thinks every girl likes you because she's so fucking self-centered and egocentric. She just thinks like, oh, well, I like this guy, so every girl likes him, so I got to fucking protect my scarce resource. And when you're a motherfucking G, you are a scarce resource, okay? Money, muscles, game frame, forget it, bro. Forget it. You are the prize. Legitimately, like logically, statistically, you are the prize. Do you know that if you have $1 million in liquid cash, there are only 21 million people on the planet with access to $1 million liquid cash? Do you know that? A lot of people who are millionaires, they're net worth millionaires. They have stocks, they have houses, they have all this fucking made up bullshit, quite frankly. They're like, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire, I'm a net worth millionaire. If you have $2 million, do you don't even know how fucking rare you are? You got $2 million cash? You guys got to know your worth. It's funny. I hate you. Peace, bitch. See you.
Shut up, bitch. She belongs to the street.
Just go. You're out, bro. Sayonara. Just hit her with the Hadouken. You're out of the line. You're out of line, bitch. You gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, it's just like it's just so funny to see how like these guys have no self-respect. And why this guy has no self-respect? No frame, bad inner game, and look, he's a black guy. Statistically speaking, he's probably coming from a fucking single mother household, right? 3 out of 4. So he probably got abused like this and treated like shit like this by his mother in his childhood. And so this is his mental model for male and female relationships. Okay.
funny.
Bro, you're a weird dude. Like, it's not even fucking funny, right? Bitch, listen, I'm telling you, you have an aura about you when women know they can disrespect you versus no, they can't. Oh, no, bitch, they know better. They fucking know better than to talk crazy like that to me. Like you get a couple here and there, like that dirty fucking whore that was on Fresh and Fit. Like she was literally a whore. Like she's comes from Colombia, communist nation. She's like in her early 20s and she's going to Dubai and flying business class. Like, okay, really? You fucking paddled on over here in your fucking boat from a communist nation and now you're just out all of a sudden in Dubai? No, somebody's shitting on you. A man is shitting on you for money. He's shitting on you and having sex with you. So obviously your marbles are a little fucking scrambled. So you don't have any idea about respect or anything like that. And that's another thing too. When a woman like vehemently disrespects you and stuff, right? And she's constantly disrespecting you and just has a general disdain for men. Typically she's like a sex worker or has history with sex work because they see the lowest of the low of men. And that's right. That's you there. If you're involved with sex workers, you're involved in going to strip clubs all the time. Sorry, bro, you're a fucking simp. You are a simp. To a degree, you are a simp because you're paying money for financial, for access to pussy. Okay. I pay them in one currency. I pay all women in one currency. That's American sausage. Okay. And I pay them daily. On the daily, everybody gets the same American sausage. That's what you get. Okay. You don't get no fucking money. I'm not going to buy you shit. I'm not going to take you shopping. Only if you're my girlfriend and I've vetted you for a bare minimum of 18 months. And I can tell you're a low body count woman. You have good morals and you're a good woman who truly loves me with pure love. Now I'll buy stuff for you. Now I'll take care of you. Other than that, you're guilty until proven innocent because you hoes are out here ruining it for everybody. Just, hey, don't shoot the messenger because you'll fucking miss. Because I'm doing God's work just like Big Daddy Donald Trump, all right? Like, bro, I fucking hate you. If a woman uses the word bro too, she's gone. She's gone. She has masculine tendencies. She's just a hoe. She's got to go.
You're a loser. You're a loser. Dude, I hate you. No, you are rushing me to get one the point I literally got sick. You're good because of you. I hate you.
And look, now here's the best part, right? This guy's a complete pussy. So this black woman comes up to him and starts talking to him, and he stands up and starts taking responsibility for this bitch. This is another example of poor frame. Okay, when you're constantly picking up the scraps of people around you, when you're constantly like, oh, my business partner fucked up again, or
take my money.
My wife spent more money again, and she's racked up her credit card bill, and now I got to pay this shit. You need to think like, I just got to be the bigger man. I got to do the right thing because I'm a complete fucking pussy. No, absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. If that bitch was doing that shit to me and the lady came out, I'm like, hey, listen, ma'am, you need to talk to this crazy bitch. I'm chill. So please talk to her right now. Don't talk to me. And that woman, when you look her in the eye, because she's a woman, she'll feel the fucking gangster in you. And she'll submit to your authority, and then she'll talk to the bitch and be like, excuse me, man. And now you got women on women crime, and that's the best thing to watch. When two women hate each other, it's phenomenal. I just break out the popcorn. I'm like, yep, destroy each other, bitches. Fucking destroy each other. Okay? But he stands up. Oh, I got to be the bigger man. Just like the church is telling you. Man up and wife up that whore. What is she? Fuck 20, 30, 40, 50 dudes? No, listen. The blood of the lamb has cleansed her of her whoredom, and now she can pair bond again. Now all those years of sucking dick and getting fucked in the ass and getting fucked on dating apps and just fucking cheating on her boyfriend and all that shit, guess what? The Lord has healed her. Oh my God. Allah Akbar. Holy shit. Allah Akbar. Whatever God you fucking serve, he's gonna restore the hymen. He's gonna do it all. Hallelujah to the Lamb. Oh, Allah Akbar, Alhamdulillah, whatever you got to say, right? Is that what we're doing? How's that working out for society across the board? How is that working out? Because it's not working out. I mean, it's working out for me because it's just an army of fucking pussies that I got to compete with, which is virtually like, it's impossible for me to lose. Okay. And I have enough money now. I could fucking throw down a smoke bomb and disappear for the rest of my life and coast off into the sunset. Okay, but I'm out here doing this work because I want to, because I know it's needed. And I love when I meet with you guys and I see the transformation. I see the lives being changed. And I want to fix everything, man. I want to help as many men as possible. Okay, this is terrible. This is fucking terrible. Well, this is so like this guy's. I hope this guy dumps this bitch after this viral video. Can we please find out if he does or not? I don't know, man. M Ryder 777. Man, you're part of the problem. Okay, here. How about this, you fucking pussy? How about this? I put the StreamYard link in the chat. Why don't you come on the stream and we'll talk about it? Here it is right there, man. M Ryder 777. I just put the link. Click on that link. Let's talk about it right now. Come on the stream. Let's talk about it. Oh, but I've been doing this for years. I know how this is gonna go. You're gonna be like, oh well, you know, I don't have time, bro. I don't want to do that, bro. Like you're just not worth my time. Shut the fuck up. You're the part of the problem. You're the fucking part of the problem. You sit here and try to tone police me. Let's compare our lives side to side. Let's see who's doing better. How about that? How many lives have you impacted? How much global impact on the world have you had? Oh, what's the matter? Your Android phone doesn't work? You can't fucking click on your Metro PCS Android phone and join us on the link? Huh? You out of data? Your wife won't let you? You're sitting next to some fat bitch in your car? Some ugly bitch with hairy arms? Hey, I got all the time in the world. You can pop on right now. You can pop on right now, but you won't. Thaddeus Brown Walker, $10 super chat says, if a girl is dating frequently, expresses worry about him cheating, how do you tell if she genuinely loves or likes him, and if she's more worried about being single, left alone? Dude, if they like you, they're just okay. A woman is going to accuse you of cheating. One of two things: either you have given off a bunch of player energy, and she's like, oh, this guy's definitely a cheater. Like this guy, like whatever, or she's cheating. Okay. And if it comes out of left field, she's like, don't cheat on me. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Everybody knows that. She's cheating. Yeah. She's cheating. People see the world through the lens of their own perception. A thief thinks everyone steals. Okay. A liar thinks everybody's lying. And a cheater thinks everybody's cheating. So there's the answer to that. Okay. Yeah, look at M Ryder 777. Yeah, well, listen, I guess he's, you know, I don't know, but you got no Wi-Fi, you run it out. Go to McDonald's and you have free Wi-Fi there. I know you frequent McDonald's, right? With your low IQ comment. Man, you're a part of the problem. Bro, I am part of the fucking solution. Okay? I am part of the solution. Adorable. Adorable. Very adorable. Anyways, let's continue here.
We're just really stressed.
We are just really stressed. That's what he says. We are just really stressed. Covering her ass, picking up the slack for her. No, ma'am, this woman is fucking crazy. You and I both know that normal people do not communicate like this. Okay? I believe she is having a psychotic episode, and I'm in the process of breaking up with her right now. So please handle this, because this woman is her own woman and she's not my responsibility. I'm not married to her. She's not my fucking child. So get the fuck out of my face and talk to her. And then he has to go over there and they're like, oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. You know, like, obviously a woman is causing the problem here, but because you're a man and this is America, we got to put the blame on you, because when in doubt, blame men. It's like that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's like, what's his family's motto? When in doubt, blame Will. That's America's motto. When in doubt, blame men. Okay, in this situation, they shouldn't be going to this guy and talking to her. They should be talking to this fucking bitch, right? But they live such coddled lives. They live such a fucking protected existence. All right. That it's just asinine. That guy is living a life of hell as it is. Okay. And so what you guys need to know and learn is that absolutely you need to fucking have some self-respect. Guys, you have no idea how many guys have no self-respect. Then I'll tell you this too. In my personal experience, from what I've seen, the bigger and more jacked and more shredded a guy is, the more insecure he is. So for you guys out here thinking like, I could never be fucking strong in my frame because I'm not fucking, I don't know, what did everybody say? 6 foot tall, 6-pack abs, 6-figure salary, 6-inch dick, right? No, the only thing you need to do is be a fucking gangster. You need to be a person that people cannot fucking disrespect. They will feel it, right? That's what King Dre always told me, right? He says, do people go around poking bears? And he says, no. You know why they don't fucking poke bears? Because they know that a bear will swipe your fucking head off with his paw and go about his day like it's another day in the life. People need to feel that about you, okay? You guys out there know what it's like when people disrespect you. You know what it's like when you know you're being disrespected and you take it and then you go home and you're in the shower and you're like, yeah, that's what I should have said. I should have said that. You start acting it out and shit in your fucking safety of your own cowardice of home. Don't let this be you guys, okay? Don't let this be you. Okay. Hey MLD, thank you, Christian. $9.99 super chat. Hey MLD, what are the Japanese women in Okinawa? Why are the Japanese women in Okinawa so westernized? It is because of the military. Have you experienced that when dating in Japan? Passport bros making Japanese
Shut up and take my money.
Women Western. Well, listen, military guys are some of the biggest simps in the world. I'm sorry. And listen, I respect all you veterans out there, but you guys know, listen, the military conditions men to take orders. That's what they do. Okay. It conditions you to be a good servant, straight up. And you carry that mindset into your relationship. That's why so many of these guys in the military wife up women too early. They wife up whores. They go and get deployed. These women cheat on them. They fleece them financially. The women know how to use the internal justice system of the military to fucking financially extract as much money out of these guys as possible. Some of these women fake domestic violence calls. They fake everything. And they're like, oh yeah, my husband's this big bad guy. And then the fucking simp ass government runs to their rescue and just destroys the guy. Okay. Now, I don't, Christian, do you have experience with Okinawa women being westernized? Because I don't know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, the bunker sluts, the girls who go to the fucking barracks, these girls are whores. Like, if the barracks wasn't there, they would go somewhere else. These girls are just whores. So if that is your reference point, if you're in the military, okay, but most Okinawans fucking hate the military. Okinawans. Okay, dude. All right, Christian. Christian, are you on Naha? Is that where you are right now? Okay. You're on Hinge, bro. Why are you looking for a quality woman on a dating app? Quality women do not go on dating apps. Quality women don't easily put themselves out there to get dicked down by a complete stranger who's probably not going to use a condom. Okay? You're on an American dating app in a foreign country and you're looking at the women on the dating app and you're like, why are these women so westernized? Dog, they're on a fucking westernized dating app. Use a Japanese dating app if you can do that. But the battle is already lost if you're looking for a quality woman on dating apps. The battle is seriously fucking lost. The average chick who uses dating apps, bare minimum, has a body count of 30. Bare minimum. Absolute bare minimum. Because they're addicted to fucking new sexual experiences. They're addicted to this new excitement. because daddy didn't hold them and tell them he loves them when she was a little baby. That's the truth. It's across the board. The most scandalous, sluttiest women I've ever met in the world all have used dating apps. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. So to address your question, why are the Japanese women, bro, you don't even do cold approach. You don't even speak Japanese, Christian. How are you going to say, why are the Japanese women in Okinawa so westernized? Okay. No, brother, your approach is flawed. Okay. You got to think. You got to think, and that's okay. Thank you for the donation. Not trying to get down your throat too much here, but that's why you're on a Western dating app in a country that's foreign. So the women that are going to be more westernized, aka more slutty, are going to be on there. Because one, she's on a dating app. Two, she's on a Western dating app. Okay. And she's looking for foreign dick. Red flag. Red flag. So that's going to do it for us here today, guys. A little quick and easy one. Don't forget, if you want to learn how to have frame, we're going to be talking about this in the Masculine Empowerment Network, which is going live. So go right there, scan the QR code, or click on the link in the description box below. The whole 9 yards. We're locked and loaded. We are now we still have 49 people on the waiting list. We're trying to get that to 200. So join us today. It's free to get on there, and you'll be getting all the benefits that are included in the Masculine Empowerment Network, which enrollment opens on August 1st. And then the following Monday, we're getting going on the webinar training. Okay. You're not going to want to miss out on this. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, get on the waiting list. And until then, I'll see you here tomorrow as we will continue to cover more stuff that brings value to you. Leave a comment, hit me up on Instagram, follow my new X account. Don't forget X, MLD Motivation. Go tweet me, say what's up, share my shit, and I'll repost you. Really appreciate you guys. That's me right there. Money Muscles Game Frame, MLD Motivation. That's me in the villa in Miyakojima, Okinawa, actually. So until then, boys, I'll see you next time.